Okay, so today is D-Day for that shift shaft seal in the Imperial. So since we don't quite know what we're doing still, we're going to, let me show. We're going to rip it apart in this transmission and try to get the seal out so we know what we're dealing with first. Yep. Tim, are you excited?
Oh, yes. And that's the secret, kids. If you're not sure how to work on your transmission, just have another one in your shop that you can pull apart and learn on. I mean, everybody has that.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
All right. So the first step is we're going to take off the pan on the bottom so that we can see what we're working with on this side of the seal.
Now, I will warn you, we have been in this transmission before. It is not pretty in there, so viewer discretion is advised. Okay.
Okay, so let's take a look. I don't know what he means. That's factory rust.
God, is there even a way to get the valve body out of here?
All right, so now that we're in, we're taking the filter off using the flathead screwdriver, and then we're going to explore options for taking the valve body out to get to the bottom side of that shift shaft.
And amazingly, I have pulled the first two bolts. They have come undone. I am shocked. I thought this was going to be a fight. It might be as I get deeper. Yeah. But
now, we probably should be wearing respiratory equipment. We're concerned about Johnny getting Chrysler thelioma, so...
I am concerned. Of course, I might have already had that for years. Ho!
I'm going to get in there.
Oh, yeah, get in that. Look at that.
Look at that, beautiful. This is why you keep transmission fluid in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get this.
Oh, God. This is just...
You may want to take small children out of the room for this one.
I mean, the case might be good.
Yeah.
Gears might be good.
Hard to say.
Yeah. You can use it for something.
So to get that... I was going to say, do you actually need to take all those screws out, or is it just the four mains that I see? Oh, no.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wasn't trying to fondle you there.
Oh, no, you're good.
Well, I know that.
Let's try that.
Okay, so I'm going to venture to say these are also 1/2 inch. And I would be wrong.
Ah.
All right. All right, so we're going to try to remove the valve body with the 8 bolts that we pointed at previously. They are 7/16, and thus far,
they're going good.
They're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to be careful because this stuff in here is pretty delicate and pretty hard to replace. I don't think this transmission is going to be hitting the drive or the drag strip anytime soon, but practice makes perfect, you know.
Oh yeah. That one's good. That one's good. Don't fail me now. Yeah, that one's good. Hello.
Yeah, had to brace it with my foot. Oh. Not want to come off the bolt head?
Yeah, it's not wanting to come off the bolt head.
All right.
There it goes.
I was going to say, if it persists, switch it to tight, tighten it back up.
Yeah. That is. Ah, got it.
Sorry, I thought I had enough force on it to brace it.
Nah, you're good.
Apparently, I was just resting my foot.
Got it.
All right.
Hello. Yeah, they all came loose.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, we've got the bolts out. Or, sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
No, it's okay. We've got the bolts out, and it surprisingly moves. So looks like we're ready to take the shift shaft off, or excuse me, the levers off up here so that we can remove the valve body and get at that seal.
All right, so Johnny and I decided to tag out, and I'm going to now remove these shifters off the shift shaft so that we can pull that valve body out of the bottom. Should be a 7/16 for the top ones if memory serves. And then we'll just loosen them up. Once we have them loose, then we can pry them right off. They're still a little loose from the last time we did this, but pry them right off. And then, I mean, you know, we have the quick release race ones.
Yeah.
You know? So is that really it? Is that all we have to do?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my, by George it is. All right then, we'll go ahead and rotate this.
Yeah.
And then, did I say by George?
I think
Here
you
is
did.
it. Okay, so we have this. We're stuck down here on this linkage. But I think that's actually fine for what we need.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, looky there. I might be able to get that out with a screwdriver and some willpower.
Really?
Maybe. And if I stop stabbing myself with rust, yeah, because if you can see, there's seals right there where my thumb is.
Yeah.
And I can see the delineations from here. So
Yeah, I can see him too.
let's see. What happens
Trying to get the camera to focus.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. So I think with a little bit more force and, you know, if I knew what
Maybe
I was
a
doing.
hammer on it?
Maybe. And probably an actual screwdriver instead of just this tipped one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of, sorry. Just
Instead of that tipped one?
Yeah. And I think we could get it.
Yeah.
But definitely worth a shot.
All right. I think we've got a plan. Awesome. Now let's get the car up.
All right, so we are now underneath the Chrysler Imperial, or I'm sorry, Imperial by Chrysler. We have jacked the car up, put it on jack stands. We're now dropping the pan on it. There we go.
Good. No fluid left.
Yeah. We delicately drained this into our concrete catch pad.
Okay.
All right, so where is that Phillips head?
Over there, I think the next step is for me to come up front.
Okay.
If I'd have known that was going to happen.
In a glorious turn of events,
Yep.
Tim just hammered on it a little bit, and the seal flew out
Gave
and
it
landed right there.
gave it just a couple of whacks.
Yeah, just all right. Well, now we got to figure out how to get the new seal.
So I'm saying it here first. Tim versus Jake Paul 2025. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So we're cleaning on the top part best we can. Make sure nothing gets in between the seal and stuff.
Yep, then we'll make sure this is clean as best we can. Then I'm going to take a little bit of transmission fluid just to lubricate that seal. And we'll put that seal in here where it's supposed to live. And it doesn't want to go, which is a good sign. They're supposed to be a tight fit.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
Cool. Oh, come on. Go in there at least a little bit. That way I know that we're not going to beat the lip up on it. Uh-huh. Pretty sure I got it dirty again.
Oh Oh, wait, I think I just figured out this tool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so the reason why this is so heavy. This is the...
Okay.
I think we're supposed to tap it in with this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm not doubting you, I'm just saying it's interesting. Okay, let me try again. It did not like that. Okay. Concerned about leverage for tapping this in where I'm at.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't have... Oh, God, dog it. I don't have a lot of room. I have a stupid idea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What we could do is, you mentioned a washer.
Yeah.
We have a bolt washer on top. Comes through. We have a washer bigger than this area here. And then we have a nut on the bottom of it.
And we just tighten it and it...
Just sucks it in. Yep.
I think that would work.
And that way we don't have to worry about leverage. It doesn't matter.
Hell yeah, I think that would work.
Do we have set accoutrements?
Yeah, I think we can get them. Let me pause. All right, so what we've done is we took 2 washers and sandwiched a washer on top of the seal and a washer underneath it. And then on a bolt, we did all of that on a bolt and put a nut under it.
Yep.
So this should just draw the seal in.
Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so the nut and the bolt are both bigger than a 1/2 inch.
Okay. Bigger than 1/2 inch?
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Good thing I'm not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, good. All right. And do we have the socket?
Yeah.
Sweet.
9/16 is right here.
Okay. Just double check, make sure that fits down here. It does. Extension. Knock shit over.
As is tradition.
Yeah, as is tradition. Okay. Now then, do you want to do these honors?
Yeah, sure.
I'd
I'd
like
like
to
to see if it works.
I was going to say, you have a gentler touch than I do.
Yeah.
All right, we got the 9/16 on top, 9/16 on bottom. Johnny's going to start slowly tightening it up. I gave him the opportunity to do it because I tend to break stuff. So, uh-oh.
I got a filter.
Oh no. It sounded sarcastic, it didn't mean to be. See, Johnny breaks shit too. Yeah, fair enough. That might be easier.
There we go.
Would this be easier on you as a 2-person operation?
Maybe. Let me see if I can get everything centered.
How dare you, Johnny? Yeah, you put it in the next county. Yeah, you're still in lefty mode.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going good. Just taking it really easy.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm just making sure it was actually pulling in.
Yeah.
Look, I have good ideas sometimes.
This was a really good idea. Okay.
Is it in?
No, arms in.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, whoa. That went way better than I thought it would. So I'm over here cuddling with your emergency brake.
No. I need to see it. So the washers weren't big enough.
We ended up warping the seal.
We warped it. So now I have to order another one. We'll return back here when we've got the new seal, and we'll try this again with bigger washers this time.
Hey, you don't learn. It's part of learning is failing.
Yep, they failed, but we'll make it up. Should be a little bit better angle so you all at home can see. Extra seals just in case this doesn't work. But everything, it looks like it's gonna work. Screwed it up. Okay, so it didn't go in. Okay, so wearing a different shirt, my beard is longer, my hair is longer. Some things happened. I forgot to film the video to conclude that shift shaft seal. So we were going through and I realized, oh no, I never recorded it. So what happened was I did go back to the drawing board and I rethought a little bit. And what I was doing was just putting the seal up there and feeling around. There's not a lot of room for you to crane your neck up. So I tried again and craned my neck up as close to it, the top of the transmission where the seal goes in as possible to make sure that it was straight. And that was the problem. I wasn't putting it in straight. And so it was warping every time we tried to sandwich it down. Once I verified it was in straight, I went really slow and just checked it often as it was clamping down until I felt it seat down inside of it and inside of the transmission. And hey, it worked. So we got it in, just finished up putting the linkage back together on it. So we'll get the pan back on. I have to Teflon tape the drain plug on the pan because that leaks too. That's unfortunate, but we'll get that Teflon tape, get everything sealed back up, and then throw some transmission fluid in it and see if it actually holds. So if it holds, then we'll take it down and get it registered. And good news for us in Texas, they said that registration doesn't require inspection anymore, so we can just get this thing registered. That'd be fantastic. So let's get everything sealed up and get some transmission fluid in this. Oh, well, I've done it now. I have broken a bolt. Came clean out. Oh, yeah. Little longer ones. Fortunately, I've looked on eBay, and there's a replacement set, and I already bought it. It's on its way. So I can get those bolts back. I can get that bolt replaced. It's just, we've got a bigger problem. There was a reason why I was back in there. So when I went to put the pan on, it didn't sit flush. It felt like something was in its way, and it wouldn't sit up against the edge right here. So I took it back off, and I was seeing if maybe the valve body wasn't tightened enough, but apparently it was. So got a bolt set on the way, but we'll have to figure out why this thing isn't going on. This is not the way I wanted to do this. This is not what I wanted to happen. But if there wasn't hurdles in the way, it wouldn't be worth it. Okay, got the new valve body bolts in. So now we're going to go under there and remove the valve body, hang it down, and see where the bolt broke off. Hopefully it broke off with enough of a lip on it. Well, the valve body splits, and there hopefully is some bolts sticking out where we can just unscrew it. It looks like it, if I can find where I put it. Oh yeah, right here. It looks like it broke off. So if the valve body's like this, it broke off with some hanging down. So we should be good.
Wish us luck.
Get a can when we go to the store.
Gotcha. Can I get ice cream while we're out?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. There's a spring. What is there's some?
I see the bolt.
Okay. Yep, sure enough. That's right. I have to leave this here. I forgot.
Yeah.
I remember us complaining about how much we didn't like doing that last time.
If I can get in.
Yeah.
Close. There it is. Right there.
That's a little fella.
Yeah.
I guess could be fella. I don't know. That worked? I think. Oh, maybe I'm just too optimistic. Oh, that's working.
Sweet.
You know, that's always something small. Usually it's hard to get to,
Yeah.
even on these older cars. Although the older cars are typically easier. Let's say if this were a 93 Mazda, you know, and extracted.
Awesome.
That was good luck on our
fantastic.
part.
Let's see. All right, now we've got a choice to make.
Uh-huh.
Do we just replace all the bolts or just the one?
My opinion,
Yeah.
replace them all.
Okay, cool.
And then we use the old as spares.
So the bolt's out, and we also figured out that the transpan was mating up to the surface properly. It just, it was hanging up on bolts when I was trying to push it on. So it was a false alarm on that. But we did notice, we did get it back on there and put transmission fluid, and it all spilt out onto the floor. So we tried tightening it on that new pan. It wasn't working. So now we're back to the old pan. So now we've got the old pan on, and it still leaks. Although this time, just a pinhole leak, like very little dripping. We're trying to get it started now, but my battery seems to be dead, or my battery tender doesn't seem to be working anymore, so I need to check that. I may have to get a new battery. I do not want to get a new battery. I may have a spare battery, actually. I'll check that. But stay tuned when next we'll try and solve that little pinhole leak to keep it from dripping. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And leave a comment down there for us. We'd love to hear from you. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.